Hello everyone, I figured I might as well give a quick update on Bitcoin and Ethereum. So I'm just going to make this a general YouTube video so everybody is able to sort of understand my POV and what I'm looking at. Bitcoin, I'm not really going to try to predict where the fuck our all-time highs lie. So if I'm going to try to invest in any sort of crypto because we see that the market is overall bullish, I'm going to try to find ones with value instead of ones where I'm just going to be picking and choosing where I'm going to be taking my profit at all-time highs. One of them being Ethereum, and I'll explain in a second. So BTC, Bitcoin, we see this little head and shoulders pattern, right? It happened so fucking quick. Left shoulder, right shoulder. Here's our neckline after we didn't break out of this little range, but we still did. Overall, this was a pattern that people could have identified. The only problem was it happened so fucking fast. This happened at the back end of I think that's a bullish hammer if I'm not mistaken. So off that little candle, it happened off the back end of that. So very swiftly, very quick, and anybody who is currently buying has to pay a premium to get into the market. Now with ETH is a little bit of a different story. As once we enter this chart, we're going to see we're basically in the same range. Price shorted 81%. This is, or 82%, I should say. This is where our lows for this market cycle were. We can see a very similar pattern forming. There's your left shoulder. We're just waiting on that pullback if we get it. If we get it. Remember, Bitcoin was very swift, very quick. I expect this, if it happens, to be the exact same. And here's our neckline right up here. So we have touched it. We might go a tad bit higher just to get people thinking, oh, okay, all-time highs, all-time highs, all-time highs, before we get that swift pullback, and then we ultimately trade into new highs. So this pattern sort of looks like that. I'm sure if you've traded within the markets long enough, you've seen an accumulation that looks like this. And we're off to new highs. So new all-time highs is my template, and I'll show you guys why I'm looking more at value than looking at trying to predict where the highs are. From, let's say we do get it, let's say we do get half of that pullback, that's 63% to new highs, right? So there's still a lot of value in there, and even if you want to hold this into 5, 6, 7, 8K, wherever we go to, there's still a little bit more value here than buying BTC for 60 grand a coin, no matter where we go to. At least for anybody that's looking for that security of not buying at the total top, right? So at least you have a target here to get out of the market if that's what your motive is. So yeah, that's exactly what I'd be looking at between BTC and ETH. Obviously, there's a ton more coins that I'd be looking into, but these are the only two that I would just like to example just because they're literally playing off of each other. ETH just looks like a delayed version of BTC, and if we get it, there's still a ton more value, a ton more profit to be made, and hopefully some of you guys catch it. Mind you, this is not financial advice. Please use this for educational purposes only. And yeah, we'll catch you in the next video.